If I told you that we could visit NetherRealm Studios, would you believe me? Probably not, but thankfully we can. Kinda. Through the power of the internet. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Dynasty, and today I'll be reacting to this video posted by Evo a few weeks ago, actually breaking down and showcasing the entirety of NetherRealm Studios' museum in their studio. Now, they showcase the museum probably once every 4 or 5 years, so I've seen a lot of the stuff in this museum, but I'm sure this time around there's probably a bunch of other stuff being showcased I've never seen before. If that's not true and I've seen all of this, hey, this should still be really fun because I love seeing all of the stuff. Like, for instance, we're gonna probably see, like, Mataro and Goro, like, the OG props and models. That's fucking sick. That's super cool. I've seen some reaction to this in the comments, and it seems like unanimously everyone really had fun watching this. So that's on the agenda today, because I can't pull up to NetherRealm Studios without Scorpion hitting me with his kunai, taking me to the pit, and throwing me off of the pit onto some spikes, or Boone calling Striker, aka Chicago PD, on me in like a 50-mile radius if I'm ever around the studio. This is the closest, at least, I'll ever get to probably experiencing the Mortal Kombat Museum at NetherRealm Studios. So that's on the agenda today. If you're excited to see me react to this, it takes you a second. Drop a like on the video, because without you, these MK videos don't happen. And yeah, this is like a celebration of 30+ years of Mortal Kombat. So let's see everything that's on display at NetherRealm Studios. We're already like one frame in, and look at Steve Barron, one of the OGs from back in the day. I'm pretty sure Steve's been there from like the Midway days, late 90s. So Steve will be our narrator for the day, and already we can see they got their Mortal Kombat YouTube plaque. They've got a baseball. This is what's always being showcased in the back here. This is like the Sector head, the Cabal head. I believe this is like Shao Kahn up top. Every time they let influencers, I hate that word, visit the studio, they always pose right here. This is honestly probably the most I've ever seen of the museum. So yeah, let's kick this off, man. Again, I'll have the full thing linked down below if you don't want to see me yap and react. Let's get into it. Here we go. Here goes nothing. The museum at NetherRealm Studios.
Hey, my name is Steve Barron. I'm the director of art here at NetherRealm, and I'm gonna give you a quick tour of our gallery space. When you first walk in, you'll notice all of our trophies throughout the years. Love.
Let's what was that? What was 2013? What is this?
Throughout the years.
Commence something. Injustice Award. Some monkeys.
This is a really cool present that we got from Rocksteady Studios. They make all the Arkham games. They're friends of ours, and they gave us this.
Injustice 3 confirmed.
This really cool, dangerous batarang that is a little dangerous, so don't pick it up like I just did. Got a cool boomerang that a friend in Australia gave to us. Tons of trophies over the
Xbox Excellence Award for Mortal Kombat 1. This was last year. I don't even remember them getting this. Huh. Fighting Game of the Year, Injustice 2. Here we have of the year, Injustice, Gods Among Us. So yeah, Fighting Game of the Year, both Injustice 2 and Injustice 1. Holy shit. That's pretty cool. 2013 and 2017.
Last 30
That's dope.
years. Just follow me, and here's some. The main gallery has a lot of props from all of our games, all the way back to the original MK, but here is Motaro from MK3.
Oh,
he's still in pretty good shape for being like 30 years old. He suffered some
wow, that looks fucking sick.
damage as he was in a box for most of that time. And
dude, the OG's still intact for the most part. Holy shit.
then when we posed him, his arms got kind of adhered to his calves, and there's a little damage there, but he's still cool. Here is Cabal from MK3. Back
I love how
the day we would.
I was about to pause it there. I love how this is just like fucking taped together.
MK3, back in the day, we would make these costumes ourselves instead of in 3D. So it's a lot of visits to prop shops and martial
Yeah, it's just regular tape.
arts stores to buy props back in the day. Here is Shao Kahn from MK2. Most of his armor is here. Still in pretty good shape. Before we moved into NetherRealm, we
They actually have the armor pieces, not just the helmet. That's fucking sick, dude. It's like the 8 pieces of Exodia for Shao Kahn.
Cracked his blades on his helmet and his horn was off, but just a little
Look
super
at
glue
that.
and
Wow.
still pretty good shape. Here's Sector from MK3, kind of a homemade costume. You know, this is stuff that we bought at Home Depot and was actually proven to be a little dangerous during the motion capture shoots, as this would whip around and kind of beat up the actor. Cool.
That still looks good, man. Like, I don't care if this is 30 years old. This still looks good. If a fucking game today digitized somebody wearing this, this would still look awesome. I don't know how they got this to look this way. It's like a bike helmet with some hoses, again, from like Home Depot. But yeah, this looks like a cyborg, dude. Even by today's standards, this shit is timeless. And good designs, they're timeless. Shout out to Tobias, man.
Was actually proven to be a little dangerous during
That's
the
so
motion
cool to
capture
see it.
shoots,
This is
as
still
this
like
would
in
whip
perfect,
around
pristine
and
condition.
kind of beat up the actor.
That's awesome.
Cool Sub-Zero prop with cool glass eyes that you can kind of rotate. Pretty creepy, especially when you see them when the studio's dark in the mornings or at nighttime.
That's
Back
fucking
here
creepy.
we have really good sampling of a lot of the products, a lot of the toys from the start. Not everything, obviously, but just a bunch of cool stuff that it's cool to look at. Like, I love that it's cool seeing action figures of what you've worked on over the years.
Not everything, he says, obviously, but boy, does it seem like everything. We even have the Storm collectibles right here, I believe.
The Mortal Kombat stuff back from MK1 is kind of cool because it was cast off of G.I. Joe molds. So you see, like here, Raiden actually has grenades, which he never had in the game, but the G.I. Joe remix of Raiden.
Wow!
Over here we have...
Holy shit. Back to back, wow. Wow. Let's just take this in. The arcade marquees up top. All the OG MKs. And I like how he called OG MK Mortal Kombat 1. Just more of a reason why Mortal Kombat 1 2023 should have not been called that. That's why I call it MK Uno. But dude, look at this. All the slip covers for Deception right here. The different variants of Armageddon. The N64 versions of Mythologies. 4. Here's gold on the Dreamcast. Here's the triple pack right here of the 3D era games. Both versions, PS2 and OG Xbox Shaolin Monks. Believe this is not the red label because this is the red label. Wow. A bunch of Armageddon behind me. Look at this. Fucking so much Mortal Kombat Armageddon above that. Deadly Alliance. You got MK3 above that. So, funny enough, it's all in complete order. If you notice that Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, they work their way to UMK3, Trilogy 4, Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon, and then I believe down here is MK9. I believe this is MK versus DC. Looks like maybe some like Peggy art.
Pretty much every game we've ever worked on. Original MK down to MK.
And it keeps going down. Injustice 1 down here. All this is Injustice. Here's MKX. Holy shit. If I saw this in person, I'd probably faint.
A1. A lot of cool versions, like here's a Japanese version of
Ah, it's the
Injustice,
Japanese
some Russian versions.
version.
It's just cool seeing like the history,
I didn't even realize it was on the fucking Vita. Injustice.
like in front of us. We're gonna step back. This is
Wow.
the original.
Oh, wow.
one
Dude,
of
check that
two
out.
Goros that we have. Ed has the one that we animated more with. He's in worse shape. This is kind of the backup one. He's lost his shorts in the meantime.
The backup
over the
one,
years, but
okay.
Still pretty in good shape for being as old as he is.
So they had more than one. I did not know that. Confirmed more than one. So funny enough, when I was a little kid, the first Mortal Kombat game I ever played was the Super Nintendo port of MK1. And every time the Acclaim logo would come out with Goro, I would run out of my living room because Goro used to scare the shit out of me. This was my first big nightmare right here, this guy. That was nightmare fuel when I was a kid. So I would run out the room, then come back.
In the meantime, over the
When it
years,
loaded
but
and
still
Goro
pretty
wasn't
in good
there.
shape for being
Yeah,
as
he's in
old
good
as he
shape
is.
still. That's
This
crazy.
Is
The backup one, at least.
Secret meeting room at NetherRealm. So don't tell anybody.
Whoa! Spoilers.
Just a secret panel. It's funny, when we first moved in, it didn't have this artwork here. The door had a handle on it, and it actually said secret meeting room, so it wasn't much of a secret. We tried to hide it more with this artwork just cut in half.
He just spoiled the secret meeting room. One day, Boone's gonna just open that up, and I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna just sneak in through the ducts.
Mask it a bit. Here's Kentaro from MK2. Still looks good. Like some of his armor is chipping a bit, but it's still funny that we used to animate maquettes instead of doing in 3D, which is all we do now. Shiva from MK.
Wow!
I'm not sure
What?
I'm making such a big deal about this, but it's still in really, really good shape.
I've never seen the Shiva model in my life. Her hands are looking AI'd. She's looking rough. She's had better days for sure. But holy fuck. I've never seen this.
And back over here is just products, our latest games. Cool.
Let's not even pay attention to this.
This toys, like these Injustice.
Oh, that looks sick.
Hot Wheels, I love those. Really amazing version of that.
Shinnok
amulet
confirmed.
From Sub-Zero Mythologies. One of our character artists made this.
I've always wanted this one. I'm so mad that we got Scorpion and the UK got Sub-Zero, man.
Draman mask and painted it to look like wood, but he printed that on his 3D printer, and I freaking love it. One last.
Boone hates Draman, yet in the museum there's a Draman mask. That's
printed that on his 3D printer, and
that's funny.
I freaking love it. One
last
Boone. Thing is
ooh, Shao Kahn?
My favorite thing, I think, in the whole gallery is the Goro.
So it's just the head.
First
okay.
MK movie.
I thought it was the whole body.
We actually found it on eBay for sale, and our studio head Sean jumped on it and bought it right away. He's slowly getting more and more tan under the lights. He used to be more flesh colored, and now he's getting just darker and darker. Engineers actually wired it up, but he started falling apart because he's just old. So his eyelids and his lips are kind of falling off, and his ear will probably fall off in the next year or so. But, it's cool seeing him in person.
That's terrifying. That's terrifying. That's probably the spookiest thing in the entire museum, just because it looks so fucking real. Yeah, the Sub-Zero one looks real, but Sub-Zero is not as fucking terrifying as Goro from the OG film. That's terrifying. Holy shit. Yeah, I thought they had the whole thing. Just the head itself is more than enough, I'd say.
And in the flesh. So that's the quick tour of the gallery here at NetherRealm. Hope you had a good time.
Man, I was really hoping they were going to showcase that that statue they have of Shao Kahn, because it looks fucking sick. But yeah, man, there you go. There's our tour of the NetherRealm Studios Museum. It's so cool to think that you just walk in here, you see the banner, and it's like one side games, one side collectibles. It's pretty fucking big, dude. Pause. That's what she said. Yeah, man, this is awesome. Maybe one day I'll be able to see all these OG props in an actual museum. Where I'm allowed to step foot in without having to worry about being escorted out or something. What is this PlayStation 5 controller award? I wonder what that is up here. And this baseball. Who knows? What's this heart? Got a championship belt there. So yeah, this was really cool. I did not expect to see these models. I mean, I expected to see at least Goro. I didn't know that we were gonna see Shiva, dude. I've never, ever, ever seen that Shiva. I don't even think I've ever seen Kentaro, to be honest. It's a shame to see this iconic character, what remains of him, slowly decaying and withering away. Same with Shiva. It's kind of bittersweet to see a piece of my life dying in front of me. But such is life, man. We're getting old. But guys, that's all I got for y'all today. Really cool little breakdown of their museum. I think that looks so fucking cool, especially because it's illuminated. The shield, not so much. But yeah, this was a lot of fun, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me react to this. I wish we could have saw that Shao Kahn statue in the back. But, wow. They legit have pretty much everything. I know Steve said it's not everything. It kind of feels like everything, so all of these got to be worth like 150 bucks each. I know they're expensive, man. They're so old. I've never seen any of those ever in my life, to be completely honest. Ever. But anyways, guys, what do y'all think of this? Drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for some more. I love you. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next video. What was the highlight for you? Let me know. Peace.